So much of the food that we eat these days is heavily processed, meaning that it's high in energy, but it's lacking a lot of essential nutrients that your body needs to run well for you to be healthy and for you to skate as good as you could and feel as good as you could whilst you're skating. So I had a little quick check on the old Googz and I found out that the vast majority of Americans aren't eating anywhere near the recommended number of fruits and veggies per day. They're eating way too much salt, sugar, saturated fats, and this kind of diet just leaves you lacking so many minerals, vitamins that your body needs. So in this one, I wanted to share just one tool that you can use to just get a better idea of what nutrients you might be missing out on, what you might be eating too much of, and just how you can eat more of a balanced diet. So the tool that I wanted to share is just an app called Chronometer, and all it is just a food logging app. So you just log all of the different food that you eat throughout the day, and then it gives you a nutrient profile for each of those foods, which then compares to the recommended value of each of those nutrients. So this definitely isn't a perfect system, and you're definitely not getting lab quality data, but it's just going to give you a really rough idea of where you might be missing out on a lot of different nutrients, where you might be eating too much of other stuff, and yeah, just help you to kind of get more of a balanced diet. So they've got a massive database where you can search for each of the foods. You can go up here, put in whatever food you want, or you can scan the barcode as well, so we can just go, you know, search for potato. Oh, can't spell it, look for potato, there we go. And you can either weigh the foods, or you can just, you know, go for the average serving size that they've got listed here, or even the dimensions, you know, if you know, oh, that looks to me like a 2-inch potato, you're gonna click that one. And also it's important to mention as well that if you see here it says listed nutrients, always try and go for the one that's got the highest number of nutrients. So then you just add each food that you eat throughout the day, and then after you've stored about a week's worth of data, you come down here to trends, nutrition reports up the top. So then that'll give you the average amount of each nutrient that you've been eating over the week. So then in that weekly report, the nutrients that you're eating way too much of, you can then click on them and it will tell you what foods are giving you the majority of that nutrient. And if you find you're missing out on a certain nutrient, let's say you're missing out on like vitamin C, for example, then another tool that you can use is something called precisionnutrition.com/encyclopedia. And this is basically just a food encyclopedia where there's loads of different nutrients listed, and you can find sources of each of those nutrients. So you go onto the site, search, let's say, vitamin C, and go to the sources section, and you'll be like, oh, there's an orange. So you just add that food into your diet, and there you go, and you should be stacking the nutrients. So check out the video that I did on 5 tips to eating healthy, and just make sure you're following them when you're replacing the foods. Try and get as much as you can from whole foods, and you'll be eating good, healthy foods, having a healthy diet, and you're gonna start feeling much better, skating better. So I'm just editing the video, and I wanted to just quickly add one thing. By recommending this app, I don't expect people to become slaves to it for the rest of their lives, having to count every single mineral and vitamin, but it was just to kind of use it for a few weeks just to get a better idea of kind of what foods are more nutrient dense and what foods aren't, so you can make better choices of what to put into your face. So make sure you subscribe for regular videos that are going to help you feel better when you skate, give you more energy when you skate, and that's it for this one.